It was time once again to honor media agencies for their best work at the Emvies. In its 12th year, this awards gala turned out to be not just exciting, but rather nail-biting. Wonder why? Well, it was a tug-of-war of sorts between erstwhile winners Mindshare and Madison Media, one agency that gave Mindshare a rather tough run for its money. Going by the medal tally, Mindshare once again walked away with the Media Agency of the Year, followed by Madison, that seems to have taken their previous year's lackluster performances very seriously. Nikita Saxena and Khushbu Patoria get you all the bits, bytes, sights and sounds from the Emvies 2012.
The Grand Emvee and the Agency of the Year.
Reaching an all-time high, the Premier Media Award saw an astonishing 734 entries across 26 categories. But if everyone came in expecting a run-of-the-mill Mindshare sweep at the awards, it was Madison's feisty response that made for the night's real showstopper. New kid on the block, Madison Pinnacle hawked the limelight with an impressive tally of 6 goals compared to Mindshare's 4. The agency made it big in the best media strategy consumer products, winning 2 goals for their campaigns for Cadbury Celebrations and Dairy Milk. Madison Pinnacle also bagged a gold in the newly introduced Best Ongoing Media Campaign category for Cadbury's Shubharam campaign, while Madison Infinity proved its mettle with a gold in the coveted Integrated Campaign category for their Saffola Life It's My Birthday campaign. Add to this Madison's Grand Emvee win, giving the agency all the more reason to celebrate. While most agencies have pondered over Mindshare's undisputed reign at the Emvies, Madison is one of the few that has clearly gone a step ahead and walked the talk, earning them much-deserved rewards at the Emvies 2012.
I was not just worried, I was quite nervous. So I think I chewed away 3 of my nails, but it's also the pressure of trying to win the 5th time in a row. Never easy.
I was worried every inch of the way. I think it was very close. Madison, a fine agency, and it's amazing that Pinnacle has done it on the back of one client, Cadbury. So all kudos to them.
I think we have often been told by our clients and the organizers of Emvies that you guys are just the pits when it comes to presentation. And I think somehow I've not been able to convince my brood that presentation is as important as content.
Awards are becoming a barometer of the industry's perception of how well the agency is doing. Having said that, I must say I think our performance today does highlight one key thing to me, and that is the enabling environment that a client can provide to make things happen. I mean, after all, I think most of our outstanding performance that you saw this evening is behind only 2 clients.
With a grand total of 160 points, 4 golds, 7 silvers and 6 bronzes, Mindshare's tally helped them retain their position as the numero uno agency at the awards. But Madison Pinnacle at a close 135 points with 6 golds, 4 silvers and 1 bronze was a competitor to reckon with in a fight for the top. Maxis followed in 3rd position with 85 points, while Madison Infinity finished 4th. Lodestar managed a 5th with a disappointing tally of 2 golds, no silvers and 6 bronzes. But if the Emvies 2012 brought out the fight in Madison, it also saw abysmal performances from well-established players. Last year's runners-up, Lodestar dropped several places to 5th place with sporadic victories restricted to the agency's work for Coca-Cola. DDB Mudra Max struggled to stay afloat in the race, raising many an eyebrow.
I'm not for once taking away the credit for any of the performing agency. That's not my intention at all. But having said that, within the Group M roster, you have 5 agencies, right? And therefore, you have probably half the judges in the room. I think the tally was about 50 judges, if I'm not wrong. And at the end of the day, you're one holding company, you work probably in the same building, and therefore, if you don't win, you want someone else to win. So I think, the Group M agencies have a huge advantage.
There are a lot of areas we need to score digital. For example, interactive venues won a lot. That's our company in a manner of speaking. So whether we enter them as Lodestar or what, but we need to buck up. Obviously, we have a long way to go. I think we didn't pay attention. Our teams, I think they're learning for our teams that, they focused on the existing categories. They didn't open up the new categories.
However, it was the new categories introduced this year that caught everyone's fancy and contributed to the maximum buzz. The best use of a Bollywood celebrity in an ad powered by Zoom was one award that created quite a stir at the gala, and it was Maxis that walked away with the gold in this category for Tanishq's Bol Bachchan campaign with Amitabh Bachchan. The young Emvee of the year went to an enthusiastic, albeit surprised Vineet Nair from Mindshare as the new face to watch out for in the media industry. And it was Cadbury that walked away with the media client of the year.
We created Pinnacle in conversations with Sam Balsara just a year back. And it's amazing how Madison Pinnacle has turned around in the last 1 year and created such award-winning work. So kudos to the Madison Pinnacle team. I strongly believe that you can win some awards through individual excellence, but really to become something like the client of the year requires systemic excellence.
While Mindshare woke up to new competition being uncomfortably close, Madison's dream run should hopefully stir agencies to echo the same levels of commitment and rouse up from their perpetual state of contentment before it is too late for them to swing the tide in their favor.